think she's transcended something. She's crossed over now into a territory, and I said this earlier. She, for me, is one of the most entertaining basketball players I've ever seen, period.
The first player in NCAA history to make 500 three-pointers in a 4-year career. Caitlin leads the game with 33 points on the night, 3,650 in her career.
Caitlin Clark has destroyed the history books by shattering countless long-standing records during her 4-year rampage in Iowa, while establishing new ones, even though she's just a rookie in the WNBA.
Triple-double for a rookie. Caitlin Clark has it. More history for the FIBA rookie.
And in this video, we're gonna relive some of the most unforgettable records that Caitlin Clark has broken throughout her young career. We kick things off by looking back on the night of December 22nd, 2020. In that game, Caitlin made an introduction that no one would forget as a freshman by racking up her first career triple-double against Western Illinois. She scored 13 points, grabbed 13 rebounds, and dished out 10 assists in a blowout win with a final score of 92-65.
Caitlin's having a little bit of an off night, shooting 47% and getting a triple-double. Are you kidding? That's amazing. She has 15 rebounds and 10 assists.
Caitlin completed the triple-double with a nice lob pass to Logan Cook, who scored the easy 2 in the paint.
Logan Cook!
And to put more weight on that remarkable feat, it was also the first triple-double recorded coming from a Hawkeye in 5 years, since Sam Logic posted her own on March 27th, 2015 against Baylor. That impressive triple-double has put the young Caitlin into the national spotlight, but what's even more impressive is the number of assists that she tallied against Penn State during her sophomore year. On January 23rd, 2022, she threw a career high of 18 assists, which set a new single-game record for the Iowa women's basketball program and Big Ten women's basketball.
Kicks it right side, Warnock for 3, swishes this one.
Caitlin also added 20 points along with 7 rebounds and 4 three-pointers to complement those spectacular dimes as the Hawkeyes delivered a beatdown against the Lady Lions, 107-79.
Historic moments for Caitlin. A pull-up 3 off the assist from Gabby. Miss 3,000.
Those 18 assists only show that Caitlin does bring a lot to the table aside from putting up buckets. And speaking of which, she did exactly that by having an all-time, all-around performance in the final round of the Big Ten tournament last year. Against the Ohio State Buckeyes, Caitlin stuffed the stat sheet 30 points, 17 assists, and 10 rebounds to lead her team to its second consecutive Big Ten tournament championship. That triple-double was the first triple-double ever recorded in the final of the Big Ten women's tournament, which began in 1995.
Your analysis of Caitlin, what is it that makes her so special in your mind?
Well, she's the greatest player right now. I say 3 things. We'll take it from real estate. Location, location, location. That baby got the range, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, once she gets started today, hey, it's going to be on. It's going to be on.
When Hawkeye coach Lisa Bluter was asked for a comment about Caitlin's historic accomplishment, she just gave major props to her and said, "I get to see incredible stuff every day in practice. She continues to surprise us. But when she got that last rebound, she raced down the court with the biggest grin on her face. Like, that's joy. She's so competitive, but she loves the game so much." Indeed, Caitlin's competitive spirit and passion for the game have allowed her to break a ton of long-standing records and reach scoring milestones at an unprecedented pace.
Logo, pull-up, squish, Hawkeyes with an 8-5 lead.
In her sophomore year, Caitlin dropped a career-high 44 points versus Evansville to become the fastest player in Big Ten history to reach 1,000 points.
Caitlin Clark doing just that, the fastest player to reach 1,000 points in Big Ten.
Then in the following season, she tied Elena Del Don as the fastest Division I women's player to reach 2,000 career points by scoring 20 points in a lopsided 92-54 victory over Dartmouth in just her 75th game of the season.
She's a phenomenal player. She's a phenomenal shooter. I call her the Steph Curry of women's basketball. She's got style, she's got bravado, she's got class, she's smart as hell. She is going to magnetize the basketball world on women's basketball in ways that it hasn't happened already.
Caitlin's unbelievable long-range shooting and shot making have cemented her as one of the lethal killers in women's basketball. And to solidify her growing legacy, she has also broken several significant scoring records that most people deemed impossible. I mean, she became the Big Ten Women's Basketball Tournament all-time leading scorer after scoring 28 points while defeating the 16th seeded Michigan, as well as the all-time assist leader with 78 over 3 seasons. On top of being the top scorer and assist leader in her alma mater, she's also broken the greatest scoring records in the history of college basketball. On February 15th, 2022, with just 132 seconds into the game against Michigan, Caitlin Clark surpassed Kelsey Plum's scoring record of 3,527 points to move up the ranking and become the all-time scoring leader in NCAA women's basketball history by way of a logo 3.
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history?
You all knew I was going to shoot a logo 3 for the record. Come on now.
And to put the cherry on top, she ended the game in a typical Caitlin Clark fashion, finishing with a monster double-double of 49 points and 13 assists along with 9 threes. After shattering almost every scoring record in the history books, there was still one record that Caitlin needed to break, and that is Pistol Pete Maravich's all-time scoring record of 3,667 points, which stood for more than 5 decades. Needing just 18 points to pass Pistol Pete, Caitlin quickly went to work against Ohio State. It took her 20 minutes to meet the mark, and ultimately it all boiled down to 2 free throws, as she stood alone in the face of history.
This for college basketball history. She does it with a foul shot.
With 3,668 points across her name, Caitlin Clark became a legend as she currently holds the record for most points scored in men's and women's Division I basketball history.
I want to personally thank Caitlin Clark for lifting up our sport, but when she is the #1 pick in the WNBA draft, she's gonna lift that league up. So Caitlin Clark, if you're out there, you are one of the GOATs of our games, and we appreciate you.
After her historic run in college, Caitlin brought her act to the big leagues, and in just a short period, she continued breaking records as a rookie in the WNBA. Although she started on the wrong foot by setting an infamous record of 10 turnovers in her debut game, Caitlin quickly bounced back by becoming only the second rookie in WNBA history to tally 30+ points, 5+ rebounds, 5+ assists, and 5+ three-pointers in a single game with a win against the Washington Mystics. And in her 22nd game as a pro, she did something that has never been done before by becoming the first ever rookie in league history to record a triple-double when she racked up 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 13 assists versus the top team in the WNBA, the New York Liberty. After bagging the Rookie of the Month honors for May, it's safe to say that breaking basketball records is deeply embedded in Caitlin's DNA, which is why I wouldn't be that surprised if she breaks or sets another record in a matter of weeks, or heck, who knows, it might be just in a day or two. There you have it, guys, and if you enjoy this video, tap the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any Caitlin Clark content that we're going to drop. Until then, this has been Tales from the NBA. Thanks for watching and see you next time.